Hey, what's up YouTube? We're Louis and Michelle from the Lockharts. We're so excited to have you join us today for another video inside our home. We have been receiving so much support and positive feedback in our channel, and we are just so thankful for all of you.
So in this video, we're going to be showing you our highly anticipated master bathroom renovation. We have been working on this complete renovation for about 2 months now, and we're just so excited to finally have it completed. We will be sharing with you everything that we did to this bathroom, as well as all the costs, all the hiccups, and anything that we encountered along the way, and things that you should pay mind to if you're considering doing something similar like this.
But before we continue, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be one of the first persons to be notified when we put a new video.
Okay guys, so now on to our complete master bathroom renovation. This was definitely one of the biggest projects we've ever done to our house, and we're so glad to have gotten this completed. So if you're wondering, yes, we did do this renovation around the same time of our kitchen makeover. However, this project was definitely a lot bigger and basically a complete transformation.
We pretty much hated the way that the bathroom was when we bought the house, and we wanted to do something to that bathroom for a long time.
So while we were in quarantine, we figured it would be a great time to get this done since we would be at home for a very long time and not traveling. Also, since Louis over here suffers from allergies, we had to move our living space upstairs while the renovation was going on downstairs. This was just the best time to be able to live like this without it completely disrupting our work and travel schedule.
When we first bought this property, the amount of space here was pretty nice. We love the fact that the bathroom has some nice natural light and a second walk-in closet.
However, everything else was not pretty, to say the least. Here's the before picture so that you can see exactly what it looked like before this renovation. So whoever thought that green and white tile looks good together, I don't really know. This bathroom was pretty outdated and everything was sort of falling apart. I mean, our daughter would constantly take off the bathtub faucet handles and just like play with them. And no matter how much work we put into putting it back together, it just like kept falling apart or getting worse.
This renovation was a complete gut job.
We ripped off the outdated floors, the bathtub, and the shower, and after that, there was no turning back. Sorry, Louis. So we decided we really wanted this new space to feel like a modern oasis where we could relax after a long day. And while the process was a bit long, it was so fun like seeing everything come together and finally have our dream master bathroom.
So the first thing that we changed up were the bathroom floors.
The bathroom originally had a beige-like ceramic tile, and we knew that it definitely had to go. We picked out the Nova Falls Gray 12 by 24 porcelain floor. This was the first change that really started making the bathroom look a little bit more modern and have that light and airy look that we love so much.
Afterward, we installed the shower base. We didn't want to change up the layout of the space since it works pretty well for us in terms of functionality.
Because of this, we had to pick out a shower that had the same dimensions of the previous shower, but with a modern look. So we ended up selecting the Monterey 32 by 79 square hinge shower enclosure by Vigo via Wayfair, and it arrived about 1.5 weeks after ordering it. So after taking it out of the box, we arrived to our first hiccup in this project, because what's a renovation project without random unknowns, right? Well, even though we did order the shower base to have the drainage in the center, like our old bathtub, so that we wouldn't have to change any plumbing, we were actually sent a base where the drainage was off to the side. And apparently that's the only model that they currently have, even though they haven't changed it from the website page. So we were then faced with the decision. Either we had to return it and then wait another like 2 to 3 weeks to get a new one, and we would have to get a different model, or we would keep it and then we would have to obviously change the drainage so that it would be off to the side. We decided to go with the second option in order to save a little bit of time, because we did not want to wait 2 to 3 weeks to continue this project. And we were able to get the drainage fixed and install the shower base in, I'm gonna say, about 1 to 2 days. So thankfully the problem was solved.
After that, we started working on the bathroom tiling. We were so excited to say goodbye to that ugly green and white tile and say hello to our more modern marble-like tile.
For this look, we chose the 12 by 24 Carrara polished porcelain from Home Depot. It went really well with the floors and really brightened up the space. This was seriously one of my favorite parts of this renovation. In addition, we added a different tile in the storage area inside the shower. For this, we went with the Venetino polished 12x12 hexagon marble look wall from Lowe's. It was such a sweet touch to our shower, and I just love the combination between the two tiles all together.
Next, after we finished up with the tiles, we brightened up the space by painting the rest of the bathroom white.
So for our walls, we used ultra pure white from Behr. We love how much of a true white it is and how it really makes the space feel really bright.
Following the painting of the walls, then we tackled the cabinets.
We decided to keep the original cabinets because they were fairly new real wood installed by the previous owners. However, the neutral color that it had didn't really go with the rest of the room, so we decided to paint it white. So we bought the Valspar cabinet paint in ultra white from Lowe's after going to like 3 stores looking for it.
For real, that was a pain.
I mean, for real. We couldn't believe how many stores were sold out of this paint. Eventually, we did find it, and it was like right before closing time in the store. And I think I got the cashier to come and tint it for me. And so we tinted it, and we went with the pure white that we were looking for. And we were like, okay, great. So the next day, we go and we paint our cabinets, and nothing is sticking, and we're like so confused. So keep trying it, and again, nothing sticks. So if you don't believe us, look at these pictures. This is what it looked like when it dried. So obviously there was something wrong with the paint. So we took it back, and apparently the person or the cashier who tinted it for me didn't really tint it. So we were just like spraying, I guess, primer. I don't even know what we were actually spraying. But thankfully they were super nice, and they just made an exchange and gave us the paint that we needed. And then the next time we went and we did it, we went and we painted it, and they look super great, thank God. And it's such a pretty color. It looks so pretty, and we're so happy that we decided to keep the cabinets and just paint it.
Yeah, just all those trips were a pain, especially for me because I had to drive to like multiple stores.
Yeah, we were not giving up until we found that store.
Well, she was not giving up, not me. I was already giving up.
We weren't.
We finished our cabinets with the 5-inch center pull bar by Eddington Lane in brushed nickel, and it looked amazing. They were the same hardware that we use in our kitchen, and we absolutely love the way that they look.
So yeah, it really enhanced the space, and it just made everything look modern and put together. And again, just like with the kitchen, I just love how easy it makes the access to all the cabinets and the drawers now.
The next thing that we had debated was about changing our bathroom countertop.
With the original bathroom, we didn't really love that dark granite countertop, but I really think it was just because it was just a mixture of too many colors. I mean, we had like white, green, we had the wood, and it just like really clashed with each other. However, before we decided to change and make a budget for new countertops, we decided to pause because we really didn't want to spend first that money, and then also we didn't really want a stranger coming into our house installing them during the pandemic. So we decided to kind of wait until everything was sort of put together to decide if we wanted to change them or not. And we are so happy that we decided to not change the countertops because they look so amazing with the white cabinets. I mean, it really gives that nice contrasty look to the space, and you know how much I love contrast if you saw my last video from the kitchen. So it was just a really nice piece to this bathroom.
So we finished off the sink area with lighting and a mirror. We picked up the Areola 5-light vanity light by Wade Logan for our lighting, and we loved it. And it was good enough and grand enough for the space, and it also creates a super modern and pretty look.
It definitely lights up that space really well too. And then it came time to get a mirror. So we eventually went with the Industrial Modern Contemporary Accent Wall Mirror by Wade Logan too. And this was probably the hardest thing to find in the bathroom. I mean, I looked at mirrors on top of mirrors trying to decide what I actually really wanted for this. And Lewis was really sick at this point of looking at mirrors or trying to give me suggestions. So I'm so glad that we found this. I think the hardest thing was that I really wanted something to be brushed nickeled so that it can match the lighting and match all the hardware. And I think that was like the hardest thing to find, especially something that was like big enough to fit the space. But when we finally put up this mirror, I was like literally screaming. I was so happy. Did I jump up and down?
Yeah, you were happy and I was happy too.
Yeah,
She finally found one.
I know. I finally left him alone. But this mirror it really complements the space. It is so beautiful. It is modern, and it was meant for this space.
After having that put together, we finished up the shower space with the glass door, and they look so amazing.
So we added the shower head and the handle, and we decided to go with the Delta Portal single handle and brushed nickel. So when we finished, we were surprised at how big everything looked when we started changing everything around and putting in the new shower. We're so happy that we decided to keep the shower and not return it, and actually just get the extra plumbing that we needed for it.
To match the shower head and the cabinet hardware, we had to change all the hardware inside the bathroom to match.
So we installed the Delta Porter's towel bar for all the towels, and we absolutely love it. We also installed the matching Delta Porter 8-inch handle bathroom faucets in brushed nickeled for the sinks. Our old bathroom had this combination of like chrome for some of the fixtures and then black for some of the fixtures, and it just literally made it look like it was all over the place. So having this all match made my OCD heart so happy. So to complete this look, we had to make sure that all the hardware matched. So we even changed the center light at the end. This was not planned. I literally looked at the space when it was almost done and I was like, Louis, I think the light needs to go too. Yeah. And at first I really wanted a chandelier, but I didn't want my poor boy Louis over here just, bumping into it every single time he had to brush his teeth. So we went with a flush mount. We went with the Series 13-inch simple circle flush mount, and I just love it. It's modern, it's pretty, it matches with all the hardware in the bathroom, and it was really that missing touch, so thank you.
And I don't have to bump myself.
I know. So now on to my favorite part of this update, the bathtub. We hated the old bathtub. I mean, I really don't think hate is the word for this, because it was literally falling apart. So removing it and getting rid of it and just destroying it into little pieces was very nice. But adding that new bathtub was even nicer.
So if she's happy, I'm even happier, because she finally picked my choice, which was a 59 by 30 freestanding soaking bathtub by Woodbridge with the Woodbridge single handle floor mounted freestanding tub trim. And that was a long thing to say.
So we just love how modern it looks. It definitely is the statement piece to this room, and it is so relaxing. So our little one loves this bathtub, and she just loves taking baths in there, and I love soaking in it after a long day too. It's seriously one of my favorite parts. We love the long faucet that doesn't come off by a toddler and how elegant it feels.
The next update was a must, since we already have changed up the entire space.
So we went ahead and got a new toilet as well, because why not? So we went ahead and got the Woodbridge T0019 dual flush elongated one-piece toilet. What we love about it is that it's super modern and it looks really nice, but it also helps us save water. So it's really a win-win, since not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it keeps some extra money in our pockets.
And we really like this one, and it was really easy to order because we ordered it through Amazon. The links are going to be down below in the description. So, if you want it, just click on the link and you'll be able to get yours.
So now let's talk about some of the tech updates we did. We are slowly making our home sort of a smart home, to say. And we like having all our lights and our switches compatible with Alexa. We'll probably be doing another video about what we're doing with the rest of the house, and all the cool features that we're adding throughout the house in the future. So we went ahead and changed all the light switches to WeBull light switches, and now we're able to control them on our phones, and as well tell Alexa to turn the lights on or off. I hope the Alexa doesn't turn on when I say that. Anyways, so also we changed all of the electrical outlets. They are actually GFI, and they have night lights, which are super handy when you're in the night trying to go inside the bathroom, so it's really, really nice.
After this space was completed, we were super excited to put our personal touches to it and make it a little bit more homey for us.
So we're absolutely thrilled with the modern look that we gave it and how we've enhanced the space. But we love just adding a couple of touches to it so that it can just match the rest of our home. So the first thing that we did was that we added a Roman shade to the window space. And we just love how it gives it that vintagey look and how it pairs with the modernness of the freestanding bathtub. We also added a gray and ivory vintage rug to even out the vintageness of the space, if that's how you say it. We then added a bamboo bathtub tray to put the things that we commonly use while bathing. And we also added gray and white Turkish towels since we, again, love like those little hints of vintage with the modern. We also added a little monogram towel near the sink, and that was more of a little modern touch. And again, I just really love how like mixing all these pieces just really makes the space gorgeous, and it makes it functional and just a nice place to be around and super, super homey, just like we kind of did with the kitchen.
In addition to this, we decided to add plants throughout the bathroom because, like Michelle always says, why not?
So I just love how plants and greenery really complement any space. Like if you want to do anything to the space, just add a plant to it, and I promise you, it will make the space look so much nicer.
And literally, that's exactly what she does every single time. She just adds a plant here and there.
Yes, for sure. So likewise, we also added some pretty art. So we added a nice art piece on that blank wall near the sink. And to finish off the space, we added a wicker basket with towels. Not only is it super, super cute, but it's also very functional for our everyday lives. And now Lewis does not have to shout for me to get him a towel because they're right there. So also, like in our kitchen, we like to keep our accessories white, wooden, with a mix of greenery. And I think this just makes the space look really nice and really homey. So we're so excited how everything turned out, and we love this space so, so, so much. It is really beautiful and it is really relaxing.
All right now, guys, so let's get to the cost and see if you're looking to do something similar to your home, how much it would cost to purchase each of the things that we added to this bathroom. So let's first start with the floors. So the total price for our floors going to Home Depot was $206.
And then the wall tiles, the marble-like wall tiles, were $191.
For the hexagon, we went to Lowe's, and that was $20.
Then the backboard for the tiles, in order to put the tiles, were $49.
Then we looked for the brushed nickel tiling edge, and that was $69 for about 4 edges that we bought.
In addition to that, our shower, so that was $697 for the entire kit.
Yep, and the shower head at Home Depot at $139.
Our beautiful tub was $760 for the tub, and then $263 for the tub faucet.
Then the towel bar for $28 in Home Depot again.
And then for the sink hardware, we had to buy for 2 sinks because we have double sink. That was $258.
Mirror, we bought it from Wayfair, and that was $327.
And then the mirror lighting was $223, also from Wayfair.
The center lighting was $117.
And then the toilet, like we mentioned before, was from Amazon. It was $318.
Then the cabinet painting, that was from Lowe's, and that was $80.
Plus like 4 trips to Lowe's.
Yeah.
And then the cabinet hardware was $170.
The Legrand outlets with the nightlight and GFI, that cost a total of $48.
So the light switches were $90 per set, and I think we changed like 3 of them.
Yeah. The styling accent was $180. Then
Maybe more.
Yeah. Then grout and caulking, that about $19.
And then the extra plumbing pieces, and then we got a new vent. So those were like costs that we hadn't exactly like planned out and just happened as we went. That was $500.
The wall paint, $144.
And then we have just like other costs, such as like brushes, just supplies we had to use, and tools that just, again, costs that just came up that we didn't really plan for. That was $200.
Yeah, and just think about it. I mean, these are prices when we bought back then. I mean, we don't know if the prices are still the same. Some prices may change. We're also like affiliated with Wayfair, so we do get some discounted price on some of the things that we bought, so our price might be a little bit lower. So this gives us a grand total of
$5,096. And again, this was our very first time doing anything like this, but we definitely shopped around to get the best prices that we can find while still making it look good. So we definitely recommend shopping around in different places like Home Depot, Lowe's, Wayfair, and even Amazon to see what they're offering and if it's good quality or they have better prices. So we link down everything that we used below in case you're interested in any of that. So you can definitely just click down those links below and look at that and sort of shop around. I even try to include some of the styling pieces that I used for our bathroom in case you're interested in any of those.
We think this project was so worth it right now, and we love the space. And whenever you start something in the beginning, it's hard, but in the end, when you have the final product, I mean, it's amazing.
So let us know what you think, and if you have any plans to do a bathroom remodel in your home, if you have any questions about what we did, we will definitely go ahead and reply to all of the comments. And yeah, we're just so excited to share this with you.
Once again, thank you so much for watching this video and stepping into our home. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be one of the first persons to be notified whenever we put a new video. And again, see you next time.